Welcome back to our channel, and this is the final for our Cougar, our nitty gritty kitty that we're building for the Cancer Awareness Group build in memory of Bill King, who was a member of our modeling community that passed away from cancer last year. So I wanted to take a Hot Wheel and basically turn it into a 125th car. Since Bill liked his die cast and he liked his model kits, so we kind of blended the two and came up with the Nitty Gritty Kitty here. This is one of my original Hot Wheels, and this is the kit we used at one of the older releases of the '69 Cougar. So there is the AMT Cougar done up like the Nitty Gritty Kitty. I think it came out pretty good. Gotta watch my Hot Wheel because it wants to roll. There we go. And let's just take this off it real quick. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. Yeah, really cool. I'm really happy with it. We printed out our wheels, those trademark Hot Wheels mags, and they worked out pretty good. The red lines, I wish they were a little thicker. I tried making them myself, but I was having issues with the Sharpie markers. They just didn't want to work on the vinyl tire. So I had to use decals, so they're kind of on the thin side. The red line should be a little wider, but you know, that's all I had. The engine is all out of my scrap box. Well, the blower part. The engine came with the kit. It's the 429. And the interior, originally I went with all white, but it just didn't look right in 125th. It looked, I don't know, it just didn't look right. So I put black carpeting in it, and then I added the wood grain on the dashboard and on the center console. I don't know if you can see it, but we did that. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if you can. There you go. You can kind of see that. So it's basically all white with black carpeting, and then, as I said, the wood grain on the center console and on the dashboard. And then I was okay with that. It's like, well, that don't look too bad, and it's close to the Hot Wheel. The blue tinted glass, that was easy to come up with. I just used food coloring in Future, my airbrush, and sprayed it on. Of course, the more you spray on it, the darker it gets, so I stopped at what I thought was close to the Hot Wheel, the color of blue it had, and I think I got it pretty close. I didn't want to go with Tamiya paints because the Tamiya paints, they suck. You're lucky if you get a year out of them. Most of mine have turned to gel. This red one's not even a year old yet, and it's already turned into gel. So it's like, you know, and the blue would have been too dark anyway. So it's like, oh, I ain't using that crap. It was easier to use Future and some food coloring dye and just make my own color tint. So that's that. And you got the exhaust here, like the Hot Wheel, coming out the fender, from underneath the fender, underneath the rocker, and there it is underneath. Not the most correct way, but we're making a Hot Wheel, so I didn't care. But that's the underneath. Not too much going on underneath there, just like the Hot Wheel. Yeah, that's it. You know, I didn't I did an Earl Scheib, and I just didn't bother with the scripts and reflectors on the side since the Hot Wheel didn't depict any. Actually, this Hot Wheel is a 67, and you know, we're using a 69, and there's some slight differences in bodies between a 67 and a 69. So I just, as I said, played Earl Scheib and just went over the scripts and the reflectors. I just painted red over them, didn't even worry about them. So, and then we did add the engine compartment had nothing in it whatsoever. So we added a battery and a brake booster. The reason why I added those two things was because they're on the Hot Wheel. If you look in the engine compartment here, you can see a battery, brake booster, which is on the passenger side, which is kind of odd. And then I think it's a washer fluid bottle, I think. So I couldn't find a washer fluid bottle to put in here, but I did find a battery out of my junk box and a brake booster. Actually, that brake booster is out of the Monogram GTX kit. The only reason why I know that is because it's a real bright green molded color, so that must have been out of the GTX kit. So that's the 429. Pretty cool. And yeah, there's a Cougar. We used Duplicolor anodized paint system on the body, and it came out pretty good. And that's all I can think about. I think I've covered everything. So now that we're done with this year's Cancer Awareness Group build, we're going to be starting the box stock group build. And I went downstairs and past couple days going down there trying to figure out what I want to build. I think I picked something, so that'll be coming up in the next video on what we're building for that. And I believe that is all I have for you for now. Yeah. Alright guys, take care. We'll see you.